What's up, everybody? Damien here, and in today's gaming news, I hope no one is holding their breath for Elder Scrolls 6. Miyamoto discusses stepping back from Mario, and Predator Badlands is off to a good start. This is your Daily Fix. The Elder Scrolls 6, one of the most hotly anticipated video games in the world, won't be out for some time yet, despite being announced over 7 years ago. In an interview with GQ magazine to celebrate the release of Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, Bethesda's Todd said the Elder Scrolls 6 is still a long way off. He added, "I'm preaching patience. I don't want fans to feel anxious." Skyrim was released on November 11th, 2011, and the Elder Scrolls 6 was revealed on June 10th, 2018. It is now 7 years and 5 months after the announcement, and we're no closer, it seems, to the release of the game. When the 6-year anniversary of the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement arrived in June last year, even Todd Howard paused to say, "Oh wow, that has been a while." The Elder Scrolls 6 is at least in production, with Bethesda confirming it had entered early development in August 2023, and early builds are available in March 2024. Now, in the GQ article, Howard has once again admitted that it's taken too long to get the Elder Scrolls 6 out the door, but did tease an Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered style shadowdrop without confirming anything. He said, "I do like to have a break between them, where it isn't like a +1 sequel. I think it's also good for an audience to have a break. The Elder Scrolls 6 has been too long, let's be clear. But we wanted to do something new with Starfield. We needed a creative reset." Bethesda is currently playtesting the Elder Scrolls 6, Howard revealed. So when will it actually come out? It seems likely at this point that it will be released for next-gen consoles and PC. "I like to just announce stuff and release it," Howard continued. "My perfect version, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, is that it's going to be a while and then one day the game will just appear." The Oblivion Remastered Shadow Drop was a test run, Howard teased. It worked out well. Meanwhile, the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition just went live today. Moving on, Super Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto has discussed how his role has changed after stepping back from leading development on Nintendo's most famous video game series. In a new interview, Miyamoto revealed he had now entrusted most of the work on new Mario games to others, though said he still played through the first half hour of new projects himself to ensure it felt like Mario to him. Speaking in celebration of Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary, the veteran designer, now 72, also said he hoped to stay healthy until Mario's 50th anniversary in a decade's time. Miyamoto told Japanese magazine Casa Brutus, "Nowadays, I have teammates who help maintain the world of Mario, so I entrust much of it to them. Even so, I always personally play through about the first 30 minutes of the game and check the interface thoroughly to make sure it really feels like Mario." Recent years have seen other Nintendo faces appear more prominently during Nintendo Direct broadcasts, with Miyamoto often only appearing to introduce new Nintendo concepts, such as the company's expansion into theme parks and movies. And while Miyamoto did appear during the Super Mario 40th Anniversary segment in the most recent Nintendo Direct, he also handed over to long-term Mario designer and director Yoshiaki Koizumi, who fans believe is likely deep in development of a new 3D Mario game. Miyamoto continued, discussing his current work. "With the help of many passionate people outside our company, Mario has expanded into theme parks and movies, and I'm really looking forward to how things will develop from here. Up through Super Mario Odyssey, I feel we've done just about everything we could on the Switch. In the past, whenever a new console came out, we always released a new Mario game, so I do wonder how the current team will take on that challenge. But maybe I'll say, I won't look anymore. I just hope to stay healthy until Mario's 50th anniversary. We hope so too, Miyamoto-san." And finally today, Predator Badlands looks like a hit after it secured the biggest global opening ever for a Predator movie at the box office, including the Alien vs. Predator film. Dan Trachtenberg, who revitalized Predator with 2022's Back to Basics Prey and this year's animated anthology Killer of Killers, has continued his hot streak with the PG-13 Predator Badlands. It has enjoyed strong reviews from critics, and we gave it an 8 out of 10. Disney said Predator Badlands opened to 40 million domestically and 40 million internationally for a global opening weekend total of 80 million. That's the biggest debut for a Predator movie ever. For context, 2018's The Predator opened to 73.5 million. Predator began with 1987's much-loved Arnold Schwarzenegger vehicle. Badlands is a very different film, less sci-fi horror, more mainstream sci-fi action. For the first time ever, the Predator is the protagonist, with a Yautja called Dek, out to prove himself to his father by killing a monster on a death planet. Along the way, he meets a Weyland-Yutani synth called Thea, played by Elle Fanning in an Alien and Predator crossover. It's a big swing for Predator and for Dan Trachtenberg, but he was uninterested in essentially remaking prior Predator movies for this new sequel. In a recent interview with IGN, Trachtenberg said he was inspired by Terminator 2 when it came to making Badlands. "Terminator 2 Judgment Day was like a movie my mom could watch," he said. "So that was a part of it for me, like how to make something that was bold and visceral but also emotional." I liked Predator Badlands a lot. I'm glad to see it's off to a good start. And that's your Daily Fix for Monday, November 10th. Looking for something new to play and a way to give back? Head over to Humble and grab 8 amazing games for just $14.99, including Total War, Warhammer 3, Another Crab's Treasure, No More Heroes 3, Etrian Odyssey HD, Pharaoh: A New Age, Synergy, Spin Hero, and Paleo Pines. Every purchase supports No Kid Hungry, a nonprofit that provides meals to students in need across the US. Build your library, make an impact, and help end childhood hunger. Head on over to humblebundle.com and start playing today. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.